Welcome to Trekking Wild. Today, we're in Crater Lake National Park, hiking the Crater Peak Trail. This out and back hike is 6.6 miles and gains 1,167 feet of elevation. Unlike the popular trails along the rim, Crater Peak takes you away from the crowds and into a much quieter part of the park. From the summit, you'll be rewarded with views of the Crater Lake caldera, the surrounding Cascade Range, and miles of volcanic landscape. That's the plan for today. Let's go hiking. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Crater Lake National Park. We are hiking the Crater Peak Trail. This is a 6.4 mile out and back trail. Gains about 1,000 feet of elevation, and I think most of that elevation gain is in the last mile, 3/4 of a mile. So that's what we're doing today. Let's go hiking. All right, we're about a mile into the trail. We did hit a pretty steep spot. Climbing up, there were a couple stairs cut in. It wasn't that long of a section though, so not really a big deal. But I have a feeling in the All Trails reviews, somebody said that there's a first summit or a first peak. I'm guessing that's what they were referring to. That's definitely not a summit or peak. All right, we'll check back in a little bit. All right, made it up to the summit. This is kind of a unique summit. You know, all the other ones I've done, it's been kind of a, you hike up to a peak. This is kind of you hike up and it's a meadow. And I guess in the summertime, we're going into the second week of September. So we're a little late on wildflowers. There are some, but I guess earlier in the season, this whole top is just filled with wildflowers. And then I'll flip you around. That's Crater Lake, that's the rim. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera. There's helicopters off. Let's see. Yeah, helicopters off in that direction, although I can't see them. I don't think, well, at least there wasn't major fire activity off in that direction earlier in the week. We had really bad thunderstorms last night. I got caught in one hiking the Dunn Creek Trail. Hail, heavy rain, lots of lightning. So I don't know if something started up last night. Okay, and then I think that's Mount Scott out in the distance, which is a mountain we summited that one earlier in the week. Really cool fire lookout at the top, and you do a ridge walk in the final, I don't know, 1/4 mile, maybe a little less than that, but really enjoyed that hike. Yeah, nice views from the top. I mean, most of this hike you spent hiking in the forest, but yeah, once you start gaining elevation and you start that steep climb, then the views open up. So really nice up here. Got a nice breeze, which feels great after that steep climb and the final like 3/4 of a mile. It was steep, but very manageable. Just keep moving is the key. You don't have to move fast, but I like to keep moving. That way, you know, when you stop, you lose momentum, your legs start to tighten up. I like to just keep going. So even if it's at a slow pace, just keep going, work your way up to the top, and all these hikes are definitely manageable. This one, I was expecting it to be harder, to be honest, with the way the reviews talked about how steep it was. Like I said, it was steep, but it wasn't anything crazy. But overall, good hike. I've enjoyed it. And this top part does a little loop, so we're going to continue on with the loop and start working our way down. If you'd like to hike this trail, head over to trekkingwild.com for a detailed trail write-up, the trail map, and directions to the trailhead. The link is in the description below. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom in far enough for you to see that, but there's smoke rising off the mountain out in the distance there. And that's where the helicopter is hovering over. So I have to imagine that's a new fire that just started up. Well, hopefully they'll be able to get some water on that and keep it under control before it goes too crazy. But yeah, definitely fire start over there. That's going to do it for this episode of Trekking Wild. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And for more trail write-ups, gear reviews, and trip ideas, be sure to check out trekkingwild.com. Until next time, stay wild.